Hello again. Welcome back. Welcome to class number 49. Los americanos decimos 49, pero vosotros tenéis que decir 49. En los números estos, la forma británica se adapta mejor a la forma española de abordar el inglés. 49, yes, class number 49. Not bad. Okay, let's do some review. Let's go over what we saw yesterday. Shall we? Yes? Okay, let's go. All right, there are more people in China than in Pakistan. There are fewer people in Pakistan than in China. There is more saffron in Spain, azafrán. There's more saffron in Spain than in the United States. There is less saffron in the United States than in Spain. Ahora escuchad estas dos frases un momento, las siguientes. There's less flour in Spain than in France. There are fewer flowers in Spain than in France. Do you understand? This is not the first time I've used this comparison. Listen, there is less flour in Spain than in France. There are fewer flowers in Spain than in France. Okay? Yes, estamos hablando de harina por un lado y flores por otro. There's less flour, escrito flour, pero se pronuncia flower, como una hora. Hour, quitas la H de hour y pones FL delante, tienes flour. Te daré harina en una hora. I'll give you flour in an hour. Okay? Now, te daré flores en una hora. I'll give you flowers in an hour. Okay, so there are fewer flowers, flores aquí, in Spain than in France. There's less flour in Spain than in France. There isn't as much flour. There isn't as much flour in Spain as in France. There aren't as many flowers in Spain as in France, which I'm not sure if that's true or not. There are fewer people in Spain than in France. There is less industry in Spain than in France. There are fewer factories in Spain than in France. But there is less ceramic factory. There are fewer ceramic factories in France than in Spain. There are fewer farmers in France than in Spain, but they are more vociferous. There is less cold weather in Spain than in France. There's less rain in Spain than in France. There are fewer cows, vacas, fewer cows in Spain than in France. There is less sunlight in France than in Spain. There are more dark clouds in France than in Spain. There are more cloudy days in France than in Spain. There are fewer cloudy days in Spain than in France. There's less sunlight in France than in Spain. There's less saffron in France than in Spain. There's less mercurio. There's less mercury in France than in Spain. Spain is the #1 producer of mercury in the world, I think. Okay? There is more chemical industry in France than in Spain. Okay? There's less chemical industry, although there's a lot of chemical industry, especially in Huelva, in that area. In Spain, there's less than in France. Okay? There are fewer job opportunities now. There are fewer job opportunities now in Spain than in France. Although the situation in France is not necessarily buoyant now either. Buoyant? Buoyante. It's the same in English as in Spanish, buoyant. There are fewer policemen in Spain than in France. There are more in France. There are fewer cars in Spain than in France. Why? Because there are fewer people. In Spain, there are 45 million people, and in France there are between 65 and 70 million people. Okay? There are a lot more people in in France than in Spain. Okay? There are more superhighways in France than in Spain. There are fewer motorways or superhighways in Spain than in France. There are fewer toll roads in Spain than in France. A toll road, T-O-L-L, toll. A toll road is una autopista de peaje. France is one complete toll road. So there are fewer toll roads in Spain than in France. But there are fewer pigs in France than in Spain. There are fewer sheep in France than in Spain. There are fewer goats, cabras, in France than in Spain. There are fewer flamenco dancers in France than in Spain. There are fewer guitarists in France than in Spain. There are fewer gardens, Arab gardens, in France than in Spain. There are fewer beaches in France than in Spain. There are fewer tourists on the coast in France than in Spain. But in general, I think there are fewer tourists in Spain than in France. Okay? There's less wine. There's a lot of wine in Spain, but there's less wine in Spain than in France. There's a lot of champagne, cava, in Spain, but there's less champagne in Spain than in France. There are a lot of political problems in Spain. Question, are there more or fewer political problems in Spain than in France? There's political corruption, a little in Spain, but is there more or less political corruption than in France? There are a lot of banks in Spain, a lot of banks. Are there more banks or fewer banks in Spain than in France? There's more unemployment in Spain than in France. There's less unemployment. Hay menos paro. There's less unemployment in France than in Spain. Okay? There are more unemployed people in Spain than in France. There are fewer unemployed people in France than in Spain. Okay? More than, less than, cuando son contables. More than, fewer than, cuando se trata de contables como people, fábricas, etc. Okay? All right. We'll come back in a few minutes after our next teacher. Thank you.
Gracias, Richard. My name's David Wardell, and I'm here with Germán, or how do you pronounce your name exactly?
Jermaine.
Jermaine, which is an unusual name. Unusual.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I don't know any Jermaines. You are the first Jermaine I have met.
Okay.
Fantastic. Okay, but today we're going to look at the last class, the previous class. So what we looked at was the comparative more than, which means más que or más de. And you can use it with sustantivos contables y incontables, okay? So you can say more people, which is countable, of course, or even more water, which is incontable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you some questions. And at home, of course, you have to listen very carefully and respond, yes? In voz alta. Es muy importante esto. Okay, the first question is, are there more people in Toledo than in Madrid? Are there more people in Toledo than in Madrid? No.
No.
So how would you respond? So no.
No, there aren't.
There aren't more people.
There are more people in Toledo than in Madrid.
Muy bien, repítalo.
No, there aren't
more
people in Toledo than in Madrid.
Muy bien, pero hay que sacar la lengua más con la TH. Than. So there. No. There.
Okay.
Venga. No, there aren't.
No, there aren't
more
more people in Toledo than in Madrid. Than in Madrid.
Muy bien, okay, very good. So, in casa, are there more people in Toledo than in Madrid? Are there more people in Toledo than in Madrid? No, there aren't more people in Toledo than Madrid. So that's a negative. Now let's do another one, shall we? Now, are there more camels? Camels? What's a camel?
Camello.
Camello, exactly. Are there more camels in the Sahara Desert than in Madrid?
Yes.
Yes, muy bien, okay.
There are more camels in the Sahara Desert than in Madrid.
Exactly. So in casa, are there more camels in the Sahara Desert than in Madrid? Yes, there are more camels in the Sahara Desert than in Madrid. Than. The comparative than, not that. Okay, than. It's very important. The next one. Is there, incontable esta vez, is there more oil in Saudi Arabia than in Spain? Is there more oil, petróleo, yeah, in Saudi Arabia than in Spain?
Yes, there is more.
There is
more oil in Saudi Arabia than in Spain.
Than in Spain. Than in Spain. Muy bien. Hay que abrir la boca más.
Okay.
Than. Muy bien. Okay. Now also we looked at menos que. Menos que o menos de. Now, para los sustantivos contables, we use the expression fewer than, so fewer people, fewer pencils, fewer books, yeah, con los sustantivos contables. Okay, so I'll ask you some more questions. Now, are there fewer people in China than in Andorra? No.
No. There aren't
Yes.
fewer people in China than in Andorra.
Muy bien, repítalo.
No, there aren't.
Aren't.
There aren't
Yeah.
fewer people in China than in Andorra.
Than
In Andorra.
Dan, con la boca abierta.
Dan.
Dan. Así, muy bien.
Okay.
Very good. Okay, so,
Alright.
in casa, are there fewer people in China than in Andorra? No, there aren't fewer people in China than in Andorra. Okay, the next one. Are there fewer bars in all of Sweden than in Madrid? Interesting question. Are there fewer bars in all of Sweden than in Madrid? Pues
Yes,
sí.
there are fewer bars in Sweden than in Madrid.
Yeah, then all of Sweden. Repeat
Yeah.
one more time.
Yes, there are fewer bars in all Sweden than in Madrid.
Good. All of Sweden.
All of Sweden.
Than in Madrid.
Than
Muy
in
bien.
Madrid.
In casa, are there fewer bars in all of Sweden than in Madrid? Yes, there are fewer bars in all of Sweden than there are in Madrid. So, let's see if we have one more time for one more question, okay? So, are there fewer Catholics in England than in Spain?
Yes, there are fewer Catholics
Yeah.
Catholics in England than in Spain.
Muy bien, repítelo una vez más.
Yes, there are fewer Catholics in England than in Spain.
Muy bien. So, are there fewer Catholics in England than in Spain? Yes, there are fewer Catholics in England than in Spain. One more. Let's do one more. Are there fewer tourists in Teruel than in Barcelona?
Yes, there are
Yes?
fewer tourists in Teruel than in Barcelona.
Muy bien. Okay, we have to finish there. Os dejo con Richard. Gracias.
It doesn't work. Did you bring me this lighter? Maria, did you bring me this lighter? No? Pablo, did you bring me this lighter? No? Inés, did you bring me this lighter? Carmen, yes, you. You, Carmen. Did you bring me this lighter? Vaya regalo. It doesn't work. Who brought me this lighter? Who brought this lighter to the television studio and gave it to me? Who brought this lighter? Did you bring it? Did you bring it? Did you bring it? Who brought it? Who brought it? I didn't bring it. I need a lighter that works. And this lighter doesn't work. Well, maybe on camera 1, you will admit that you brought me this lighter. We'll see. Camera number 1, okay? All right. Somebody brought me a lighter that doesn't work. Somebody brought me. Brought. Alguien me trajo un mechero que no funciona. Somebody brought me a lighter that doesn't work. Brought, pasado de bring, brought, bring, brought, buy, bought. Hay varios verbos que riman aquí. Bring, brought, bought, taught, caught, fought. Y me olvido de dos más. Okay. Yes. Brought, caught. I caught the plane. I brought the lighter. I bought the lighter. I taught you English yesterday. Yes. And I fought against Muhammad Ali when I was young. Yes. Did you bring this? Who brought it? Yeah. Who brought me the other lighter? This lighter. Did you bring me this lighter? Does this lighter? Ask me if this lighter works. Richard, does that lighter work? I don't know. Averiguaremos. We'll find out. Do you want to find out? Would you like to find out if this lighter works? Did you bring it? You didn't bring it. Maria, did you bring it? No, she didn't bring it. Carmen, did you bring me this one? No. Alfredo, did you bring me this lighter? Who brought me this lighter? Who brought this lighter to the studio and gave it to me? Let's try it. Let's find out. Let's find out if it works. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. Yes, this lighter works. I don't smoke, so I don't need this lighter for cigarettes. I need the lighter for candles, velas. Yeah, for the candles. Because sometimes if the lights go out completely, if the lights go out completely, we can continue recording these television shows by candlelight. Maybe the light technician will say, horror, no se puede, but querer es poder, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. Donde hay una voluntad, hay un camino. Where there's a will, there's a way. Que es querer es poder. So yes, this lighter works. ¿Y quien me lo trajo? Pues gracias. Whoever brought it to me, whoever brought this lighter to me, or whoever brought me this lighter, thank you. And whoever brought me this lighter, well, I can't say thank you because it doesn't work. Now, who brought me this red pen? Did you bring it, Paco? Or Manolo, did you bring it? Gervasio, did you bring me this pencil? It's a nice pencil. It's blue at the bottom, red in the middle, and it works. Yeah, it's a nice pencil. It's big. It's a pleasant pencil. I like it. Did you bring it? Did you bring it? This morning, I didn't come in my car. I didn't drive here. My wife brought me. She brought me in her car. She brought me. And she dropped me off in front of the studio. She was like my chauffeur. I felt great. Wow. I didn't have to drive because my wife brought me. Have you ever brought me here? 2 days ago, I brought Maria. Yeah. I was driving in the city and I saw Maria standing on the corner of a street. I said, Maria, what are you doing here? And she said, my car doesn't work. I'm trying to catch a taxi. To catch a taxi to go to the television studio? It's very far. That would be very expensive. So I know, but I don't have any other solution. I don't have any other solution. No tengo más remedio. And I said, don't worry, Maria. Get in. Get in. And she said, are you going to the studio? Well, of course I'm going to the studio. It's time. And so she got into the car and I brought her here. And while I was bringing her, she started playing with my radio. I said, don't change the channel. I said, but I want to listen to some pop music. I said, you like pop music? I said, no, I like pop music and heavy. Okay, and so she changed the radio stations, and I said, no, I want to listen to Vaughan radio. She said, but no. And so that's the last time I'm going to bring Maria. She's a pain in the neck. Okay, un dolor en el cuello es una pesada. She's a pain in the neck because I can't listen to my favorite radio station when I come here if I bring her. I brought her the day before yesterday, but I'm not going to bring her again. Bring, brought. Don't bring me problems. Bring me solutions. Okay? Don't bring me complaints. Bring me achievements, accomplishments. No me traigas quejas. Tráeme logros. Don't bring me complaints. Bring me accomplishments. Don't bring me problems. Bring me solutions. Okay? If you bring me accomplishments and solutions, I will give you a promotion. I will promote you. If you bring me problems or complaints, I won't give you promotions. I won't promote you. So bring me what I need. I pay you because I need you, but I don't necessarily need you. I need your abilities to solve problems and to accomplish tasks. I need your abilities. I don't need you. And if you perform your functions well and demonstrate your abilities and put your abilities into practice, then I will kiss your feet and promote you every month if necessary, if you are making my life easier and making the organization grow faster because of your abilities. Do you have any abilities? If you have any abilities, bring them to me. Bring them to me. I need them. I need them. Okay? So, who brought? Who brings? Bring, brought. Brought, bought, caught, taught, fought, sought. There are many words with this sound, but we'll come back and see them more again in the future. Now, a station break for our advertising. All right. Bring, brought. Every day he brings me problems. Yesterday he brought me problems. Every day she brings me solutions. And yesterday she brought me some important solutions. Every day my wife brings me happiness, and yesterday she brought me happiness. Every day the sun brings me warmth, calor, and yesterday it brought me warmth. Every day brings me reasons to be happy, and yesterday brought me reasons to be happy. And tomorrow will bring me even more reasons to be happy. The miracles of nature, the miracle of existence that brings me happiness and joy. And you bring me happiness too, as a student. You brought me happiness yesterday. You brought me happiness last week. You brought me happiness last month. And you are bringing me happiness now, watching the program and making an effort. Okay, another teacher, and then we'll finish with me.
Thank you, Richard. Ok, ahora vamos a machacar, pero machacar al tope, el verbo to bring, que, como ya sabéis, significa... Carmen, ¿qué significa bring?
Llevar, ¿no?
Traer.
Traer.
Ahí está el problema con este verbo. To bring es traer. Llevar es to take. Siempre hay mucha confusión entre estos dos verbos. Y de hecho, para nosotros también, cuando aprendemos castellano, tenemos los mismos problemas. ¿Ok? Bien. Bring es traer. El pasado del verbo bring es brought. ¿Ok? Y su participio también. Mucha gente aprende mal este verbo diciendo bring, brang. No es así. Es bring, brought. ¿Ok? Entonces, ¿estás preparada para machacarlo a tope?
I'm ready.
Are you ready at home? I hope so. Let's get going. Okay. I'll ask you some questions and I want you to answer in the affirmative. Siempre, siempre en el afirmativo, ¿ok?
Okay.
Bien, Carmen. Did you bring any friends home last night?
Yes, I brought some friends home last night.
Good. Do you bring any work home with you every day?
Yes, I brought some.
Every day. Every day, entonces bring.
Yes, I bring some work to.
Some work home. You bring
home?
something home. We
Yeah.
bring something home. I bring my friends home. I bring some work home. I bring some food home.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, I brought some work home every day.
Entonces bring. Que si lo haces todos los días, siempre es bring. Y no brought. Brought sería ayer.
Yeah.
I bring some work with me, or bring some work home with me every day. Carmen.
I bring some work home every day.
Great, excellent. Ask me if I bring friends to work normally.
Do you bring
Sí, porque lo pasamos en bomba.
friends to work?
Pasarlo bomba como se dice en inglés.
To have a blast.
To have a blast, to have a great time, or to have a whale of a time. A whale es una ballena, tener una ballena de un tiempo, decimos nosotros literalmente. To have a whale of a time. Are you having a whale of a time?
Oh yes.
Ask me if I'm having a whale of a time.
Have you?
No, ahora.
Are you having a whale of the time?
Am I having a whale of a time? Of course I'm having a whale of a time. I'm having a blast. Me la estoy pasando pipa. Good, con el verbo to bring, que es casi mi verbo favorito de todos. Bien, bring, ¿qué significa, Carmen?
Espera, traer.
Traer. ¿Y cómo decimos llevar?
To take.
To take, muy bien. Estamos con bring, traer, ¿ok? Bien, Carmen, did you bring some food to the studio? ¿Qué significa studio aquí? Al plató.
Yeah.
¿Mm?
Yes, I brought some food to the studio.
Great. vamos a sacarlo. Okay, did you bring some friends with you to the studio?
Yes, I bring some friends. I brought some friends to the studio.
Great, so we're going to have a party, okay?
Yes.
With Carmen's friends. Okay, did you bring some work to the studio?
Yes, I brought some work to the studio.
Eso es más aburrido,
Yeah.
¿no? More boring. No decimos boring, por cierto, simply more boring, más aburrido, ¿ok?
Yeah.
Bien. Did you bring some toys with you to the studio? ¿Qué significa la pregunta? ¿Lo sabéis en casa? Seguro que sí. Did you bring some toys with you to the studio? Carmen, ¿qué significa?
Que si traje juguetes al
¿A
estudio.
plató? Fantástico. Entonces, did you bring some
Yes.
toys with you to the studio?
Yes, I brought some toys to the studio.
Fantastic, good. Did you bring a digger with you to the studio? ¿Qué significa digger? Es una palabra súper importante porque significa excavadora.
Yes.
Okay, digger. Dig, excavar, D-I-G,
Sure.
y digger, D-I-G-G-E-R.
Okay.
D-I-G-G-R. Okay, digger. Se pronuncia digger y no digger, ¿eh? Digger. Did you bring a digger with you to the studio? Digger no.
No, I didn't.
No,
bring-
no, no. No.
No.
Es una no,
No.
inglesa, ¿eh?
Okay. No.
No.
No. I didn't bring a bigger.
Y ahora más
A digger. to the
más
stu- No, I didn't.
ahora
bring-
más pija.
Más
No, 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 no. No, okay?
No, no, I didn't bring a digger to the studio.
I didn't bring a digger to the studio. Carmen didn't bring a digger with her to the studio. Así que no podemos jugar con ella, con la excavadora, a digger. Bien, did you bring a helicopter with you, a toy helicopter with you to the studio?
Yes, I brought a toy helicopter.
Helicopter, con H.
Helicopter to the studio.
Great. Carmen brought a toy helicopter with her to the studio. Un coche de juguete is a toy car. Un helicóptero juguete is a toy helicopter. Ok, simple. Toy y luego el sustantivo. Ok, bien. Ask me if I brought some money with me to the studio.
Did you bring some money with you to the studio?
Yes, I brought some money with me to the studio. Así podemos salir de juerga después, okay? I brought some money with me to the studio. Ask me if I brought some books with me to the studio.
Did you bring some books with you to the studio?
Bien, espero que lo estéis haciendo en casa, en voz alta, siempre out loud, ¿ok? En voz alta. Si no, estáis perdiendo el tiempo, pero totalmente, ¿vale? El propósito de este curso es fomentar el habla en inglés, ¿ok? Tenéis que mejorar la mecánica. Es muy importante
Yeah.
que sí.
Oh, yes.
Así que mientras Carmen practica en el estudio conmigo, vosotros todos tenéis que estar practicando en casa. Es súper importante. ¿Ah? ¿Ok? Bien. Ask me if I brought a mug with me to the studio.
Did you brought?
No, did you bring?
Oh, did you bring?
Porque ya tenemos el pasado
Oh,
con
yes.
did.
Yes, did you bring?
Did you bring? Not did you brought.
bring a mug with you to the studio?
Great. Do you remember what mug means? Okay. Mug means, bueno, tres cosas. Mug, primero, es una forma despectiva de hablar de la cara de alguien. Mug. Okay. También como verbo es asaltarle a alguien para robarle to steal their wallet. You can mug someone. Okay. Y this is a mug. You all remember this meaning, okay? A mug is one of these types of cups.
Yeah.
This is not a cup, it's a mug,
Yeah.
okay? A cup is more delicate and refined,
Yeah.
like with the saucer, yeah? When you do this, that is a cup. This is a mug, okay? Bien, seguimos con bring. Ask me if I often bring friends to the studio.
Do you often bring some friends to the studio?
Good. Do you often bring some friends to the studio? Ahora vosotros en casa. Ask me if I often bring friends to the studio. Good. Do you often bring friends with you to the studio? Yes, I often bring friends with me to the studio. Ahora pregunto sobre mi jefe, si él también trae amigos aquí al estudio.
Does your boss bring often some friends to the
Does
studio?
your boss often bring, okay? Does your boss often bring friends with him, to the
Yeah.
studio?
Does your boss often bring some friends to the studio?
Os lo diré la próxima vez. See you later.
All right, welcome back. Translation list, camera one, are you ready? Let's go. All right, no te gustarán. You won't like them. Esta lista me gusta. I like this list. Lo he explicado varias veces, pero lo voy a volver a explicar. En inglés, to like, el sujeto actúa sobre el objeto. Yo aprecio esta lista. I like this list. En español es al revés. El objeto ejerce influencia sobre el sujeto. La lista me gusta a mí. La lista me agrada a mí, me place a mí. ¿Ok? Entonces la lista quien parece es protagonista aquí, mientras que un like, el protagonista es sujeto. I like, yo echo mis sentimientos sobre el objeto. I like this list. Entonces la expresión no te gustarán, un español tiende a decir they. No, you. Tú no los apreciarás. Es la forma de no te gustarán. You won't like them. You won't like them. You won't like them. Ya verás. You won't like them. You'll see. No quiero seguir. I don't want to go on. I don't want to continue. I don't want to go on. I'm tired. I'm really tired. I can't go on. I can't go on like this. No puedo seguir así. Esto es demasiado. Too much. This is too much for my body. I can't go on. I'm really tired. I don't want to go on. I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home. Yeah, I don't want to go on. I want to go home. I don't want to continue. Continue, continue, continue. Color new, new, continue. Pronunciación, pronunciáis muy mal esa palabra siempre. Por eso me gusta la expresión go on, porque eso lo decís bien. Continue. I don't want to continue as a teacher. I'm tired of teaching English. I don't want to go on. I think it's time for me to retire. It's time for me to say goodbye to my profession. Pues despídete de él o de ella, de la profesión. Say goodbye to your profession. Goodbye, profession. Goodbye. I'm retiring. I'm never going to teach another hour of class for the rest of my life. Say goodbye, say goodbye, say goodbye. Despídete de ellos, se van. Say goodbye to them, they're leaving. Well, where are they going? Say goodbye to them, yes. Say goodbye, say hello, say good morning, say good afternoon, say good evening, say hi. Okay? Say goodbye to. Así se dice. Despídete de ellos. Say goodbye to them. They said goodbye to me. I said goodbye to you. You said goodbye to him. He said goodbye to her. She said goodbye to them. All right. Estoy esperando. Sí, sí. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Estoy esperando que salgan de la sala. I'm waiting for them to leave the room, to come out. I'm out in the corridor and they're in the room and I'm waiting for them to come out. I'm waiting for them to leave the room. Okay? Yes. I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting for you to study. I'm waiting for you to prove to me that you're a good student. I'm still waiting. Come on. I'm still waiting. Ay, mira en ambos sentidos antes de cruzar, eh? Look both ways before crossing. In English, look at is mirar. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at the list. I'm looking at my watch. I'm looking at my fingers, okay? But mirar en ambos sentidos, look both ways. On the continent, look left first and then look right. In the United Kingdom and Ireland, look right first and then left because the traffic is in different lanes. Look both ways, en ambos sentidos, both ways. Look both ways before crossing, before coming, before saying, before doing, before writing, before looking, before yawning, before smiling, okay? Before touching. Gerundio después de las preposiciones. Okay, before. Look both ways before crossing. Ay, me gustaría ser famoso. I'd like to be rich and famous. Bueno, rich no viene en la frase. I'd like to be famous. Famous, 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 famous. Nervous. La OUS al final de estas tantas palabras en inglés se pronuncia como nosotros. Us. Para nosotros. For us. Famous. Nervous. Nervous. Famous. Mountainous. Montañoso. Mountainous. Famous. I'd like to be famous. I'd like to be rich and famous. I'm going to sign, voy a firmar el contrato de rico y famoso. To be rich and famous, a contract to make me rich and famous. I'm becoming famous. Yeah, because of this Aprende Inglés TV and Vaughan Inglés 4.0. I'm becoming famous, but I'm not becoming rich. Come on, I need more students to become rich. Okay, famous. Siéntate, escúchame un momento. ¿Eh? Oye, come on, sit down and listen to me for a moment, okay? Sit down, be still, and pay attention. And listen to me for a moment. I know what's good for you. So, don't rebel. Sit down and listen to me, okay? Sit down and listen to me. ¿Por qué lo hiciste así? Huh? Why did you do it like that? Why did you do it that way? Otra vez, like that, like that, this way, that way. Why did you do it like that? I can't believe you. Come on. You're not supposed to. I can't believe you. You don't plug in a 120 volt machine into a 220 volt socket. You brought that machine from the United States. You didn't put a transformer or adapter and you put it into the Spanish electric current. It burned the device. And now it's broken. Why did you do it like that? Why did you do it like that? Why did you do it like that? ¿Por qué lo hiciste así? O bien, why did you do it that way? La alternativa. Me dijeron que estabas enfadado. They told me you were angry. They said to me in Spanish, and I didn't understand the expression, said, El horno no está para bollos. Ooh, the boss is angry. And you came to the door. Yes. Excuse me, may I come in? What do you want? Well, they told me you were angry, but I have some good news. What is it? We won the contract for $10 million. Oh, come in. Now I'm not angry anymore, okay? Well, they told me you were angry. Don't worry about them. Tell me about this new contract. Did we win it? Yes? Fantastic. ¿Te importa que fume? Do you mind if I smoke? No son lo no me sale. No son lo suficientemente altos. They're not tall enough. They're too short. They're not tall enough. Y hay demasiada gente aquí. There are too many people here. There are too many people on this planet. We need to eliminate some, right? I want this planet for me. The rest, estorban. There are too many people here. Okay. I finished. But I'm coming back in a few minutes after the next teacher to say goodbye. All right?
Thank you, Richard. Hi, everyone. I'm Hannah. How are you? I'm here with you to practice and repeat what Richard has just explained. We're going to begin with vocabulary. But first, let's say hello to my special guest and student, Jermaine. Hi, Jermaine.
Hi, Hannah. How are you?
Fine. How are you today?
Not too bad.
Good. Good. I'm glad. Okay, we're going to start with some vocabulary. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay, here we go. So you know how this works. I have to give the word in Spanish and then you give it to me in English. Here we go. So let's start. Valoración.
Appraisal.
Okay, good. Repeat. Pronunciation?
Appraisal.
Okay, repeat. Appraisal.
Appraisal.
Perfect. Again.
Appraisal.
Eso es. So the pronunciation, valoración, is appraisal. Appraisal. Good. Next word we have is hasta la vista.
Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye is must be like adios. So hasta la vista.
So long.
Yes. Okay,
Okay.
very good. So hasta la vista is so long. Dos palabras. So y después long. Y también we can also say see you later. See you later.
See you later.
Right? Hasta pronto, hasta la vista. Okay. Okay, bien. Next we have mezcla.
Mixture.
Okay, repeat.
Mixture.
Okay, pronunciation mixture.
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 Okay, muy bien. So let's repeat. Mixture. Mixture. Hay una T-U. T-U ahí, cuando están metidos dentro de la palabra, it sounds like como una C-H. So mixture. Mixture. Okay, repeat. Mixture.
Mixture.
Okay, mixture. Muy bien. Muy bien. So next we have valer. How do we say valer?
To be worth.
Perfect. Muy bien. To be worth. Repeat.
To be worth.
Very good. So we have tres palabras aquí. To be y después worth. To be worth. Se escribe con una O, pero se pronuncia como si fuera una E. Worth. Worth. Okay, to be worth. Muy bien. And finally, we have elegir.
To choose.
Good. Repeat. To.
To choose.
Muy bien, muy bien. So, to choose. To choose. Very good. Okay, not bad. All right, now we're going to do some translations. Traducciones inversas. All right, so I give the sentence in Spanish and you have to say them in English. Remember your pronunciation, la pronunciación, que es muy importante. And of course, ya sabéis, como siempre, hay que decir estas frases en voz alta. Esa es la clave. That's the key. So here we go. Jermaine, number one. Esto es como like a quiz show, no? Like a
Yeah.
contest. Number one. Okay, no te gustarán.
You won't like them.
Okay, repeat again.
You won't like them.
Okay, very good. You won't like them. You won't like them. Pronunciación, won't. Esa O suena como si fuera una OU. Won't. You won't like them. Next. No quiero seguir.
I don't want to continue.
Okay, good. Repeat again.
I don't want to continue.
Very good. Okay, I don't want to continue. I don't want to continue. Pero también se puede usar otro verbo aquí, que sería I don't want to.
Go on.
Yes. Okay. Muy bien. Yo go. Okay.
Okay.
So, bien, se puede también usar I don't want to go on. Okay, un verbo compuesto. To go on or to continue. Son iguales. Despídete de ellos.
Say goodbye to them.
Very good. Say goodbye to them. Say goodbye to them. Muy bien. Estoy esperando que salgan de la sala.
Waiting for them to leave the room.
Okay, very good. All right, so I'm. Repeat I'm, not pero I'm.
I am waiting for them to leave the room.
Very good. I'm waiting for them. Hay que poner la preposición for, okay? I'm waiting for them to leave the room. Muy bien. Mira en ambos sentidos antes de cruzar.
Look both ways before crossing.
Perfect, perfect, perfecto. Wow, okay, you're doing very well today. Muy bien. So look both ways before crossing. So look both ways. Now, mirar a alguien o a algo is to look at. Eso ya lo sabemos, ¿verdad? Pero aquí no estamos mirando a alguien ni a algo, so simplemente quitamos at. And it's solo, only look both ways before crossing. Or también se puede decir before you cross. Es igual. Ok, me gustaría ser famoso.
I would like to be famous.
Okay, good. I would like to be famous. Repeat.
I would like to be famous.
Very good. Okay. So, wouldn't anybody, right? So, I would like to be famous. Con la contracción se pronuncia I'd. I'd like to be famous. Famoso. Famous. Cuidado con la palabra famous, porque muchas veces oigo famos. Famos? Uy. No. Okay. We don't want to say famos. It's famous.
Famous.
Famous, eso es. Next, siéntate y escúchame un momento. Ahí hay dos imperativos. Siéntate y escúchame un momento.
Sit down and listen to me for a moment.
Good. Repeat for a moment.
Moment.
Muy bien. So repeat the whole sentence.
Sit down and listen to me for a moment.
Very good. Muy bien. Sit down and listen to me for a moment. Moment. Esa O, otra vez, como si fuera una OU. Moment. Muy bien. ¿Por qué lo hiciste así?
Why did you do it that way?
Okay, very good. Why did you do it that way? Repeat.
Why did you do it that way?
Okay, excellent. Muy bien. Why did you do it that way? Remember la pronunciación de that. That. La TH hay que sacar la lengua, right? That. Y soplar. That.
That.
Muy bien. So we don't want to say, no queremos decir that con D. No, es TH aquí. That. That. So, why did you do it that way or why did you do it like that? Me dijeron que estabas enfadado.
They told me that you were angry.
Very good. They told me that you were angry. Ese that es opcional. They told me you were angry. ¿Te importa que fume?
Do you mind if I smoke?
Perfect. Do you mind if I smoke? Do you mind if I smoke? No son lo suficientemente altos.
They aren't not tall enough.
Okay. They aren't tall enough. Muy bien. And the last one, hay demasiada gente aquí.
There are too many people here.
Perfect. There are too many people here. Muy bien. Good job. Ahora os dejo con Richard. Bye-bye.
Okay, we've finished another class. Every day we start a class and we finish it. We progress. 1 hour of class every day. And for this quarter, we will do about 65 classes. And we'll continue more and more. And you will get better and better. You will notice improvement. Not always in a perfect line of progress. Sometimes up, down. It's not an easy curve of progression, but it's a continuous curve of progression. And you will see. If you make an effort, if you make a sincere effort, I guarantee you will improve. But it requires a big effort. Learning a second language requires a lot of time and effort. It's not easy. Y los que digan que sí, mienten. It's difficult, but it's fun, and it can be very stimulating. I hope, at least for me it is. See you tomorrow.